Hello, everybody, and I welcome you to the Modern Dating Bible. And what do you do if you are in a no contact and your ex is already seeing somebody else or already dating somebody else? I have some good news. There are things that you can do how to apply the no contact effectively. First of all, if they're already seeing someone, you're just broken up. Listen, when someone, especially if they are the ones who dumped you, be rest assured that at the time they don't want to see you. Those are the emotions speaking. That is what they are feeling at the moment. So immediately after a breakup, it is time where you have to learn patience, okay? Because time heals without a doubt. So if somebody you've just broken up, that is why we speak about no contact. It means you give them space, you don't communicate with them, you don't call them, okay? For as long as preferred. But what I can tell you right now is this: when you are in no contact and the person you hear through the grapevine that they're in a new relationship, first of all, let me tell you something that I do. This applies even if someone has just left me with somebody else, or I can suspect or I know that they are cheating and they no longer maybe want to spend time with me. I know for sure it's because they are entertaining. Most likely it's because they're entertaining somebody else. So you know what I do? I know that in each and every new relationship, in the beginning stages, it's promising, but you give it at least a 3-month minimum and more, the honeymoon phase is going to begin to fade. And when the honeymoon phase is gone, they come back to their senses and they start to see that new person for who they really are. And that's when the comparisons begin to occur. And if I was the better version and they realize, oh, this person is worse than this one, that is when they easily come back. So the first thing that you do, don't panic when they're in a new relationship. Remember this, I always tell myself this, and almost 9 times out of 10, the people, they always come back to me, that they are still in the honeymoon phase. Give them at least 3 months to enjoy. So within 3 months or so, the honeymoon phase will begin to end. And sometimes, if you are fortunate enough, it might happen even earlier. And that is when they see that person for who they really are. If it's a woman, you might find that that man wanted to just sleep with her, and now he no longer entertains her, he no longer buys her things or whatsoever. If it's a guy, that lady, you find that she's starting to disrespect him, and she's becoming worse than how he thought of you. So in that stage, when they're in a rebound, you don't be shocked when they reach out. The most important thing is that during that 3-month period or so, make sure you don't disturb them by contacting them, by begging them, because the more you do so, you don't give them enough space to miss you. And as a result, even after that 3 months, even if they are to separate with that new person, they have to break up, they won't think of you first. They will just think, oh, I'm hoping that I find somebody else, someone new who can love. Because at that time, you are still irritating, you are still disgusting before them. So that is why during that time, when you have given them space, when they get out of that relationship, when they start to see that person for who they really are, already there had been enough space for them to even start to miss you, to forget about the bad things about you, and remember the good things you used to share. That is the human mind. Remember this, okay? The human mind, when there's been a distance, there's been time passes, it usually, first and foremost, it forgets about bad things and remembers how the good things. That is why when you give someone space, they easily forgive you, other than when you have just wronged them and asked for forgiveness. That's when they won't even want to hear. But you give them space, you go to them, they will easily forgive you. That is how you apply no contact with someone in a rebound relationship. Then secondly, look for this. If you were the ones who were on the wrong, you were toxic, and you know that without a doubt you're on the wrong, even though they are seeing someone else, one thing I would advise you that can increase at least your chances of them getting back at you after that breakup, when that honeymoon phase and whatsoever starts to fade, is if this happened in the beginning stages, you were too needy, you were toxic and all, make sure you apologize. Even if at the moment they say they don't want you anymore, make sure you apologize and you show to them that, you know what, I'm really sorry. Like, try to put down your pride for a moment Even if you look pathetic, it's okay. If you were wrong, remember this, okay? Show them to the best ability. Even if they keep on blocking you, you call them with another number, but at least don't act like you are stalking them. But show a normal, gentle way of apology. I'm sorry, you send a text. Okay, I'll give you space. If you send a gift, apologize with a gift, and you say, I hope one day you find it in your heart to forgive me, and I would like us to fix things. They reject you, they ignore you, but at the end, leave them with a mindset that you were sincerely sorry. And that will work in your favor, because after that apology, you give them 3 months, 4 months, or longer. When it begins to fall apart, the last memory they will have of you is you apologizing. When another mind comes that, oh, but this person used to be hurt you and all these things, something else will remind them, but that person apologized and they seemed like they were sorry. Maybe I should have forgiven them. Look at now, this person is also not doing as I thought. Perhaps they meant it. And make sure that you show, whether in your social media, let them see that you could probably be a different person. And that will increase your chances. After that breakup, you might be surprised that they just text you to say hi. Then you take it one step at a time. They might not just get back in a relationship like that. They would first want to see if really you have changed. So be patient like that. Don't be in a hurry. But they will likely reach out like a friendly hi. Maybe they want to see as you can be friends, Yana. But aiming that if you're a different person, they'll give you another chance. So do so. But if you're in a situation where you did nothing wrong altogether, then you have nothing to worry about. They decided to go on, just do what I told you initially, and it will work for you. And of course, that's all I had for you in today's video. Of course, if you enjoyed this content and you want to watch more content from this channel, I still have more videos like this, okay? So go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell on your right. And as for me, I will see you in the next video upload. And of course, I do also make phone calls for coachings and all, for advices. If you want to reach out, you can book time for me. My details are in the comment section below, and you email me or you DM me, then we take it from there on, the procedures and all. See you next time.